Yo, everybody, welcome to it's Wednesday, right? Shit, man, I don't even know what day it is, man. Wednesday morning. Never do this because, we both working. We're working, man. We can't, take the day out of doing videos and live streams, all the time. But every now and then, hold on. Every now and then, we gotta do a special edition because, man, sick. I don't know what's going on, but the Xbox community is in total meltdown and is broken, big time. It takes a little small dinosaur nugget for somebody to say something negative about Xbox, and they run with it. They believe it. They keep going at it. And then the articles start coming out, and everybody's like just multiplying the insanity that's going on. Dude, how did even all this started? That's what I don't understand. Cause I was sick. I was sick during the weekend, so I'm all thinking this all happened during I was sick because I wasn't looking at anything, right? I was in my deathbed until Sunday. Around, I got better, but I still just kind of laid there for a bit, recovering. And what was it? What's today? Wednesday. So as of Tuesday, I started looking into more of my timelines and stuff. And then I see all the insanity where people are like, oh my God, game's going to PlayStation. It's over. And then Phil Spencer hasn't seen yet. What is going on? Like he's supposed to react to all the insanity that's going on right now. I guess that's my understanding, right? Is that what he's supposed to do? React? In America. America. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I feel like this is what Microsoft is doing. Yo, in the end, until it is said officially, this is still just a rumor, right? So there's that. But I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, "Oh, that's the safe thing to say." All right, so let me speak on the other side of that, right? If it's anything close to that, what's been rumored, right? Because some people are extrapolating out just like worst end game possible type stuff. That's not what the original rumor is. Let's stick to the original rumor, right? Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves, potentially Starfield. Right?
Yeah.
Don't know how, native ports, or if it's the cloud, or if it's just cloud access.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing.
Yeah.
We don't know if this is even true.
Yeah.
Some people in the background have been talking about something like this for years.
Yes, all the time.
I know some of these inside people. Listen, I'm not trying to brag or act like I'm some kind of insider, right?
Yeah.
But because everybody's actually heard of this anyway, so it's not even news what I'm about to say, right? But all these insiders been talking about Xbox going third party for like 3 years now anyway.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this. They've been talking this, right?
Yeah.
Now they said now Phil Spencer, as you put on the screen there, we hear you, we're listening, we hear you. Okay. People also upset, they find out with that, but
they want to decode this into something else that's not even there. They can't take what he posted here and just leave it
as just what it is.
As just what it is, and that's it.
Because it's the general PR talk. They always say, yeah, it is. What more you expect? Yeah. Yo, we don't negotiate with terrorists, and we don't respond to rumors. Yeah. Same thing. Y'all are the terrorists, frankly, right? And he says we're planning a business update event for next week. Yo, outside of these rumors, would next week have been a prime time? If anybody from after the ABK deal was done.
What's up, King James?
Good morning, King James. Good morning.
He says, "Yo, I say let the community crumble and allow the real fans to build over the ashes."
Exactly. I'm like Elmo in the fire in that meme. I'm with my hands up. Yes, I love it. Exposing all the phonies. But back to what I was saying right quick. Yo, immediately after the ABK deal was completed last year, right? If the discussion had turned to, okay, when is Microsoft really going to speak on what they're going to do with all this acquisition stuff, in terms of like the games, right? They're coming to Game Pass, stuff like that, right? Type conversation. Right. They said it wasn't going to come out right away. So last year, after that, if the conversation started to discuss like when Microsoft would say something, because we understood it would take some time, right? Okay, in the middle of February, if somebody has suggested the middle of February, I think would be a good time for Microsoft to start talking about that stuff. Right? It had been long enough to at least give us, a little inkling of what your roadmap is going to be concerning that stuff, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people would have been like, all right, yeah, I feel that, maybe a little later, maybe, whatever. That would have been a discussion like that, right? So outside of these rumors, an event next week that would have handled stuff like that, yeah, and you could have called that a business meeting, because it's all about the freaking AB acquisition and, the fallout of that in terms of us, the gamers, right? What do we get finally after all this is finally done? And, next week would have been a great time for that to have happened naturally anyway, right? I'm not making excuses that like this is not really nothing. This is all really just, how it was going to go anyway. I'm not saying that, but at the same time, I am in a little way. Like, it's both. I'm saying that, but I'm also saying the opposite against that, though. It could be, they're going to address what they've been talking about, and maybe they will announce, Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves, in Starfield.
But they also had to agree to those 10 years as well. So this is nothing new. Now, I don't remember if they signed something with Sony, because I think Sony was fighting, like, I don't want to do that, and then
no.
They didn't get anything at the end, right?
No, they got the 3-year deal, I think.
They got the 3-year.
They got the 3-year. Yeah, and that's what they got.
So we knew about the 10-year with Nintendo and like Nvidia or whoever else was out there available for cloud gaming and all that. And so it's nothing new. We knew of this. It's just people are acting like all surprised they forgot all about it, right? Because it's been so long, right? It's only been a few months. And so they hear, whatever fake stuff that they hearing all the time, like always from these so-called insiders who have nothing. Oh, hold on. I just got a text. I got a text from somebody in the inside. Let me just tell you, everything's going to be okay. I think you know who I'm referencing, right?
Yep, Tim Dog, right?
Oh, somebody else that did that shit.
Oh, that other one. Yeah. So listen, you know what's funny about that is these insiders now are talking about, there's this whole inside war at Microsoft now. Like the big wigs wanna, just take it that way. Like, listen, that could be true too, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Which is my point. We don't know jack shit. We running around with our hair on fire, like, the sky is falling. The sky is falling.
And they want to be the first.
That's the biggest clowns out there. Look at that situation with Tim Dog there, right? Ridiculous, multi-hour faces, whining and complaining with a bunch of ponies, like being co-hosts and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then apparently he's texting Phil. Phil's not texting him back. He's got his text on read or some shit like that. Yo, Tim done fell out so stupid, so spectacularly lame, bro.
Now, is he posting that shit that's saying that he left him on red? Or he is?
Apparently. I don't know all the details, all this stuff, right? But it's clown behavior. Cult Eats. There's so many of the big names. There are so many that we know in our community. Be in our chat from time to time, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I seen some names, bro. I didn't expect this from, right? And it really, and for a large majority of them, I guess it really was about that clout. Like, they really wanted to get back at PlayStation dudes who did that to them. They wanted to have a generation at least where they could do that to them. And I ain't gonna hold you up. I felt that way too. But you know what? I'm a man about it. How about first and foremost, I'll be a man about whatever it turns out to be.
He says, yo.
Yo,
Frag.
What up, Lewis?
Yeah.
Lewis Frag, what up?
Yo.
But I'll be a man about whatever it ends up being. How about I wait for it to be first? And then I can
we've always been saying that, Sick. Anytime this bullshit happens where like somebody said and everybody starts rolling with it, and then you got the media rolling with it with like 50 articles per day about it. And we always, on our daily, or not daily, but our Thursday night shows, we always come out and say, why don't we just wait until it's official from the company themselves? Because they're the ones that actually know what's happening. They're the ones that's inside. They're the inside. They're the ones inside the company knowing the nose, right? instead of all these external people that have no idea what's going on, but supposedly they know as somebody inside the company. And I was like, dude, I ain't relying on your crack ass telling me information about Microsoft or Xbox. I want to know from Phil Spencer. I want to hear from him, which is I'm going to wait till next week, he says, right? And anybody else that's in the company, not some dumbass on YouTube or Twitter or TikTok or whatever bullshit social media that's out there right now that they can use to stir up the pot, right? And so, screw these guys, man. It's like they don't know shit.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Bro, they don't know nothing, and they're out here. But you see, I love this because just like the receipt that we got from the ABK deal about Sony, and the hold the line situation, and that other situation before this, with the first time this leak came around. Remember with Hargeet, all that other stuff we were talking about like a couple weeks ago, right? Like it exposed a bunch of. I don't care, bro. Listen, I'm gaming, bro. I got this video card. I got so much Xbox stuff I can play on the PC alone. Forget Steam alone. Just from the Xbox Game Pass PC, bro, right? Yeah. That I could play. Yeah. I'm already gonna get another SSD next week, right? A 2 terabyte. I'm gonna call it Drive X, just for stuff from the Xbox ecosystem. That's how much I got to play now. I got this 4080 Super hooked up. Look on my Twitter account, you'll see. And on my YouTube, you'll see. I posted some images. I hooked it up last night. I'm good to go. I'm gonna be eating good, just like us Xbox gamers have been eating good, and that's not gonna change even at the worst version of this rumor. We still get all of that. Yeah, that doesn't change for us at all. How they get it? So what? Yeah, like yo, just change how you brag about it then. Whatever you gotta do to get out, your console war itch out of you, bro. Because think about it. They have no games. They're getting yours. That's the only reason PlayStation is going to survive. Yeah. This doesn't happen, right? If this is really, 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 really true. It is what it is. If you want to start a fanboy narrative like that, at least it's factual. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you really need.
I'm going to sell my Xbox and get money right now. It's worth something.
And then post it all over Twitter.
And post it on Twitter. Look at my receipt. Look at my receipt. And like cuts off the top of it so you don't see anything. It could have been a copy of anything, right? And and so it's just, oh my God. It's like every little moment, like I said, it takes a little bit, a little trip over a small rock.
It's ridiculous.
It just kind of turns into a boulder and people just goes nuts over that. It's just dumb, man. It's just, people are stupid as shit, And you know me, I don't cuss a lot online, man, but it's like, damn, man, these idiots here, it's just like they take every little thing, like, oh, look, they talked about Xbox, it's over, all dramatic, like a Mexican soap opera. Ay, socorro,
like the novelas?
Yeah, like the novelas, man. They're like, ay, Luis, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué, Luis Frag? ¿Por qué? Oh, this is just idiotic, man. I mean, it's just
why, like, Luis? Why are you holding 10
and then of course
down? Why are you so loyal and you're just sitting by waiting to see what's going on?
Yes, just, Unlimited.
It's like any sensible person would.
Yes, Unlimited. Drama queens, big time.
Yes, Unlimited.
¿Por qué, mi amor? ¿Por qué? Oh. It's like nuts, dude. I'm telling you, woke up Tuesday, like, I've been up, but start paying attention Tuesday, and it's just like, what is this mess that's going on? What everybody's losing their mind?
How it caught me, bro?
And then articles about so-called influencers. They ain't influencing shit.
Oh my God. You saw it on Tuesday. Dude, I saw it. Oh, let me tell you how it really started. It started on Sunday.
See, I was in my deathbed, man, still. So
dude, it happened on Sunday, in the middle of the afternoon on Sunday, actually. But maybe the day before actually the rumor came out, but people started noticing it, I think. No, in the middle of the afternoon on Sunday. So I was in the spaces and we was talking gaming, just in general, right? Yeah. Some placing out there, but it was like, generally just, on topic, right? Everything was cool. And then the host had to drop it because he got a phone call, right? Mm-hmm. So then he restarted it. And when I hopped in there, I was like the third person. So it's a host, me and some other guy, right? 3 people. And he kind of in a way, I feel like jumped me with this question. Now he got me in a position where he's asking me a question that ends up with me only option is like I'm defending Xbox, right? Like if you look at it from the outside, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm just defending Xbox. It's just assaulting me with these questions. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Right. This is not the vibe he had earlier when the space was going on, when it was a whole group of people. What the hell is this about? Right. Yeah. I'm like, the hell? So anyway, I leave out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I'm seeing all the crazy on Twitter. Man, I'm rolling my eyes. But what I'm noticing is big names is talking on this one though. But it's still just a rumor.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing changed other than who's talking about it and who's going nuts over it. That's the only real difference. I don't know nothing. And it might sound like the safe thing to say, but it's also the literal fact. Number one, which is the reason why it's so quote unquote safe. You can't tell me I'm wrong because I'm not. Number one. But number two, right? What does the worst rendition of that rumor do? Nothing. Yeah. From time to time, there's going to be a couple of third-party games, and you know how it's going to go down, though. It's more about the bragging rights than anything else, because you know the ponies are going to turn it into a narrative. Hell, they already did.
Yeah.
Right? That why you need an Xbox for. The same reason you ever needed an Xbox is day one on Game Pass. Is better performing. It's the native platform it was made
ecosystem
for.
as well. Game Pass. It's just not about the games, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What are you going to PlayStation for? Why would you just get a PlayStation? That's what you have Xbox for.
Yeah.
That's what you bought an Xbox for. If you just want one system to have everything in, then you're just a casual. And that's if you was to get all the Xbox stuff just native. That's not going to happen physically anyway. That's first and foremost. That's not going to happen. That can't happen. That's not possible. The whole ecosystem, the only way that can happen is in cloud. Yeah. And if that happens, I always said, if Game Pass comes to PlayStation, that's PlayStation waving the white flag. That means we won. Hell, how the hell do you not see that? It would be the cloud. That would be them waving the white flag.
Yeah.
Duh, we won. That's the KO. Flawless victory. Like, what the hell? Is that not what that means?
Yeah.
Am I bugging? I didn't think I am. So what? That's the only way they could get the game. Okay, Starfield, they could make a version. No doubt. You know, make a PlayStation version. Sure.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, dude. A Game Pass app on the PlayStation, I'll be all for it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be all for it. I wouldn't mind it.
It's funny. That's what PlayStation should have done with their own stuff.
Yeah.
And still haven't. That's all they needed to do. They'd be winning in that regard right now.
And it'll be
because
just,
it would be a
streaming.
big asset.
It'll be whatever can be streamed. You know, whatever's in Game Pass can be streamed, just like it is on those tablets and everything. It won't be natively downloaded.
And everything else downloadable.
Yeah,
and then everything else downloadable.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
Yeah.
Exactly how Game Pass does it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do the first party game. Just have the subscription where after a time, your first party comes to the thing. That's your differentiator. You don't get that day one.
God,
but you PlayStation dudes make excuses for that all day. Xbox guys will knock you, but you're gonna make excuses for that all day and be good. And Sony will make money and PlayStation will live on just fine. Right?
Yeah.
Unlike the situation they're in now. If this rumor is true, this is rescuing Sony like Apple, or like Microsoft did Apple in 1997.
Yeah.
That's what this is, because otherwise they're gonna start looking like a monopoly. Microsoft is beginning to win so hard. They're on the cusp of winning so hard, they're gonna instantly look like a monopoly right after winning the ABK deal. Lena Khan's gonna come back and ain't gonna have receipts now.
Yeah.
Okay. You know the way she is, yo. She's gonna be rabid about this.
Yeah, we got Luis saying 100 and Flip went into this last night because I was on there too. I was in the chat. Forget these weak people, man. For real, man. These weak ass people, man.
Them,
Buster, yo. Man. It's like, forget you, man. You can't handle it. Just go.
Dip, yo. There's a door. Don't let it hit you on the way out.
I don't need no weak ass girls. Man, get out of here. Okay, not
yo,
girls,
and some of the ones we always knew were straight hoes.
Yeah.
Kid Smooth. Look at that. Oh, come on. That wasn't even surprising. He did it exactly how everybody thought.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I never even follow that. Like, ever like pay attention
I
to that
don't follow
clown.
him either, but
Yeah.
like everybody was. But I saw a list of all these names
Yeah.
and what they said. Basically, Tim Dog, Kid Smooth, this. That. I'm like, yo, I see some people there. I was just like, wow, okay. And then, did you see the one with Doc Dark, where he
About
put
the article thing?
Yeah, but he put a headline on purpose, right, in his video,
Uh-huh.
right, to attract people. But he's saying the actual opposite in the video. If you actually watch the video,
Yeah, I haven't
Right?
watched it. Yeah.
and so they made a whole article about it and posted it. But the whole article was acting like based on the headline. They didn't even watch the video.
They watched it.
You could tell they didn't watch the video.
So that just shows that
But the false article is running. It's out there now to other people who don't know. The outside world.
yeah.
That's what they see. That's the article that's going around now. In terms of regular people, that's the truth.
Yeah. I saw the screen captures of the article where it has him like hugging the S and all that.
Yeah.
Xbox influence dipping out of Xbox community, yada yada yada.
Which is literally not what he said. He literally said the opposite.
And so that just shows how much research these gaming outlets really do, right? It shows how much research they really do into their articles, and they're just following the masses of whatever's popular right now with Xbox versus PlayStation, all that bullshit, right? Dude, this is nuts. So
yeah, bro.
I guess
I have no balls.
Yeah, no balls.
No balls.
No balls and nothing, man. He's a bunch of idiots. Man. It's just like, it was insane watching the last yesterday or whatever 2 days with the bullshit and like people just losing their minds. And I mean, you got everybody involved. You got the stupid fanboys. You got the stupid so-called influencers, right? And then you got the articles coming out, and then you got people like Tom Warren and all them. Those guys that from the media as well coming out saying something like, what? It's like, dude, how did shit even start over nothing? And then you got Phil Spencer, coming out with his, we're listening and we hear you. Let's try to decode this. I mean, let's see what this means. We're listening and we hear you. What does that mean, dude? I mean, is there some hidden meaning behind that first sentence?
So basically, it's the general PR talk of how to say, yeah, we hear that you saying some stuff about blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So we understand blah, 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 right? But already, like I said earlier, like the fan base or these Xbots who just so like we're all whiny. Like they're so mad. They're like, oh, this is the same stuff you always say. It don't really mean. Yeah, you're right. But y'all is just salty and just crying about it. So it just gives them more ammo to be upset.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Than anything else, unfortunately.
And this part right here is what this next part is what threw everybody off the rails, man. We're planning a business update event for next week. Next week. I can't wait. Say something now, Phil Spencer. You have to speak on this. Why? Oh, you're just making these rumors more true. Oh my God. I can't. I'm selling my Xbox. That is it. I'm done.
Yep. I'm going to post it on Twitter.
I'll post it on Twitter. I'm going to post my receipts. I'm going to just get rid of everything. I'm going to chop it in half. I'm going to get rid of all my controllers. What am I going to do with all my controllers, man? I got like 20 controllers. Oh my God. The humanity. Ay, Luis, ¿por qué? Luis Frag.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess we'll talk about it more tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time here on the same channel. When that's sick, you're gonna still be on, right?
Yep.
All right. And then Realist, I hope he shows, man, because I know he has a lot to say.
He has a lot more to say than me.
He has a lot more to say.
What I'm going to say on this subject. So I want to hear what he has to say.
Oh yeah, me too, man. I love to hear what because he's gonna go off. I know.
Yeah, but I know what he's gonna say though, and he's gonna be right 100%. I'm gonna stand 10 tones down. Whatever he says, I'm with it.
Yeah,
because he's right.
Yeah,
he's right. Exactly. He's been right about this for a minute too. But we all have. We've been calling it, bro. We've been calling it. Yep. It doesn't matter to us, bro. We gonna eat. We've been eating. That ain't changed. The diet.
You can see right here.
The menu didn't change
all the time, baby.
Woo! The menu didn't change. for us. So what you mad at? What you mad at?
Luis
Like,
is like,
the
look what he
what?
said. Spell respond like a rock did Austin Theory. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up, man. Luis, ¿por qué, Luis? Dígame, ¿por qué? Explica todo. Ay, socorro. If you haven't seen some Mexican soap operas, you gotta watch it. You'll see.
Yeah. I've seen novellas before. I don't understand what's going on, but it's just the overacting.
Oh, the overreaction.
And it's kind of like a bunch of shorts. So it's like a couple of episodes each, right?
Yeah.
And then they're onto a new story, new characters.
And then you got to have that close-up face, right? Oh.
Yeah, the overacting. Yeah,
the overacting. Zoom into the face reaction. Yes.
Yo, man, they must have a whole box of Visine bottles, bro.
Oh, man, my God. All right, man, we're out of here because we got to go back to work. We spent double time than we wanted to. So you guys take care in the chat, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.